Right, here you have it. I call it my Tri-yak. It's actually a Feelfree Roma, 10 foot. However, when I first took it out, being a bit older, I found it a little bit unstable, especially when you stop still and you're fishing. And you have to put your feet or your legs over the side to give yourself a bit of, well, stability and comfort. And I started thinking, having spent a long time on sailing yachts, 30 odd years, and 12 of those living on one, I have an experience of boating, and I thought to myself, why not put outriggers on this kayak? I've seen a few people have made them, only I wanted something that would work and work well. Something streamlined. I didn't really want to use plumbing, so I created a outrigger from 3.8mm, I think it was, plywood, just ordinary cheap plywood, covered with, I think it's twill fibre glass cloth, twill cloth, and then painted in epoxy. The spars, both spars, are made up of laminated wood, shuttering timber, nothing less. Put on, split down to 4 pieces, and then glued back to the shape I want. So it's given me a nice shape, putting the outriggers in the right position relative to the kayak. I've now mounted onto the this spar here a 2.5 Suzuki. Now I've had this working with an electric outboard, which is not a lot lighter than this. This comes in at about 30 kilos, just under. And with the battery on the electric one, well, there's not that much difference if you want to go out for any time. The difference here is that, of course, you've got the possibility of just fueling up and going again, as opposed to waiting all day for a battery to charge. A couple of inspections, hatches, mostly for just clearing any possible water that might get in, but they're handy for putting the fastenings so they don't go astray. Nothing worse than getting there and finding you've got one of those missing. I don't know what else I can tell you. I'm just itching to get it back in the water this summer and go fishing. I reckon there's no reason why I shouldn't be able to stand up in this, cast out, or sit comfortably. Maybe even put a couple of small nets in here, or canvases stretched out between these fastenings, so that I can have probably one of the kids laying in it, counter the weight of the outboard. Altogether, should be able to take a good 250 kilos on that without any problem. Well, we'll have to see. Hopefully I can get some film of it going along at sea.